Very good.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is a 3-year contract.
I'm glad to see Maryland here. That should be good for them.
I got it pulled off until the company got a hold of me, sent me all the paperwork, everything else. And they were getting identified, whoever the company was. Sponsored, having the thing put together.
Please, the amendments.
Just needs to be moved around. No, it just needs to be moved so you can read it. Sorry. Can you move it down? Just move the paper, Dave.
Oh, this is a projector.
I don't agree. Yeah, I'm opposed to both of them. It's just because it's going to stay. There's nothing to do with anything else. Yep. True.
He actually used to be red.
No, but I can read them when we get to that point.
Thank you.
I don't know who keeps moving this thing down.
Good evening. I would like to welcome you to the August 2nd Washougal City Council meeting and would ask that you all please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, Thank you. Mrs. Forsberg, could you read the roll, please?
Councilmember Coaston. Present. Councilmember Shoemaker.
Here.
Councilmember McDaniel.
Here.
Councilmember Delavar.
Present.
Councilmember Greenlee.
Here?
Councilmember Morris.
Here.
And Councilmember Russell.
Here. Thank you. Do we have any amendments to the agenda this evening?
Mr. Mayor, I have one amendment. I'd like to separate the council minutes under new business, please.
The council minutes of July 19th?
Yes, sorry, July 19th, yeah,
Do
for
that
this
as-
minor amendment.
No worries. Okay, any other amendments? Any correspondence?
None. No.
Thank you. We're now at the point, now the only point in our council meetings for public comment. We do have some new rules for public comment. Some of them aren't new rules, they're just being brought back a little bit, if you would. And interesting enough, Mr. Scott and I were talking about these early last week before a lot of the issue came up that brought a number of you here this evening. So please don't feel singled out that we're changing the rules just for this evening. They are intact and going from there. Some of the items that are common and standard that we've had that we just want to make sure and put out. Again, in order to make comments, you do need to come up to the microphone for the most part. Barbara. State your name and address so that we've got those for the record. We do put a limit of a maximum of 3 minutes on the comments, and certainly this evening I will be watching that closely. Comments must be relative to city business and not directed towards individuals. The mayor has the ability to allow public comments during individual agenda items, and this will be announced at the start of the meeting. We have one of those this evening. We have a public hearing on the agenda, and we'll certainly be taking comment on that individual item during that time. But for the future, if there are items that are agenda bills on the agenda that are generating more interest than others, we may certainly take those up during those agenda items themselves rather than early on under the public comments. Mayor has the ability to limit the number of speakers on any topic, and to let you know I will be doing that this evening. I know there are a lot of people here that want to speak on a particular issue. I'm going to allow 2 speakers from either side of the issue, and that's it. I don't believe that it's going to do us a lot of good to hear the same comments over and over and over and over. I don't really want to have a whole lot of production put together on the comments. You certainly have the 3 minutes to say what you will in an orderly fashion. But again, this is a city council meeting of the city of Washougal, and I ask that you all certainly respect that we're here to do the business of the city of Washougal, and we do that with decorum, and we do it as adults. Finally, the mayor has the ability to cut off comments that are deemed inappropriate, and that is certainly up to myself as we go. So with that, I'm going to open the floor for public comments. Again, the microphone is open. Step forward. Please give your name, address.
Hello, my name is Alan Rogers. My address is 4617 Northeast 128th Court, Vancouver. I'm the chairman of Washington Citizens for Responsible Government. I want to thank